Hey, this is Jan at Cougar Creek Ranch. I'm going to share with you the replacement of the gear assembly of my Makita model XPH06. Very interesting. I have this old Makita model XPH06 vintage 2008, 9, 10, 11, in that area. I don't remember exactly. It's very old. And my gear assembly got loose, is wobbling a little bit, so it's kind of unacceptable. So the gear assembly specified for this model is for the XPH06 is 126353-0. Couldn't find very easy on Amazon, and I bought 126460-9. So this is a new gear assembly. This is the old one. I tried to install the new one, and actually is not, the plastics they cannot close. As you can see, there is a difference in this area. See, the old part has a different cover to the gear. So the only thing I do, I just change the black cover that remove, very easily, and I remove the white from the new one, and I swap it. I'll show you after I swap those. So I move the black piece from the old part to the new one. Looks like the pattern inside is about the same for this cover, and the black cover from this part fit properly and in the same position on the new part. So what that means, if you have a situation like mine and you want to change the assembly, the gear assembly for the model XPH06, then the part number on Amazon 126460-9, it will work unless for some reason you have this black cover damage inside, which is very not probable. I hope this will help you. So for the old Makita models, looks like the 126460-9 part number you buy from Amazon works by exchanging the cover plate for the gear assembly. The gear assembly cover has possibility to rotate a little bit. When you install it, make sure that the speed control time 1 or time 2 has full swing in the position when the gear cover is turned on one side or another of the play into the assembly. Following up on the gear assembly replacement, what I want to mention here is that the plastic, the motor, and everything else inside the drill driver was in a very good and solid condition. So I think that buying only the gear assembly was a good idea. New Makita will cost me around $120 without the battery. So the gear assembly was under $40. So it is a good deal to get practically a new operating machine. Another thing that happened is, actually, you notice on my previous images that I had the old gear assembly with the chuck and installed on it, and initially and typically you want to, and I actually tried very hard to take it apart, take the chuck off first before I dismantled the gear assembly. It wasn't possible because of the many years, eventually upside of 10 years, the gear assembly and the chuck, they stuck together. So I had to take apart the gear assembly in order to get access to the axle inside, and to put it on my vise. So I will remove the chuck with the axle fixed on the vise. As you can see, I tried very hard, and it was almost impossible even so to remove the chuck. It was so hard stuck together that I had to grind you see this axle, I have to grind it, and I can tell you that's a very hard metal there. I had to press very hard on the grinder in order to get some flat surface here so I can put it properly on the vise. So one more thing I want to mention: when I took out and dismantled the gear assembly, I can tell you that's a marvel of engineering. So many parts, and so well engineered, and it lasted for so long so far. By the way, the chuck, I have it still not mounted. Actually, I put it on and I took it back out immediately because it was still some wobbling that actually was coming from the chuck being abused in order to unscrew it. So I'm waiting now I'm going to get a new chuck from Amazon, and I still think that I'm getting a great deal, saving money by replacing these parts. Well, thank you for watching. Have a great day.